The song "Oh Praise" was written in 2014 with my dear friend and sister Christine Nordoff and this amazing young worship leader and songwriter named Riley Aaron from Arizona. And we were actually at a writer's retreat with a bunch of other writers with Centric Worship at the time. As I recall, that song came out fairly easy. As songwriters, we're grateful for those moments. You know, some days you work for hours and hours for the song and that's worthwhile. But then sometimes God just breathes one out and you just kind of, as my wife would say, you are a song receiver. And I remember that one coming fairly fast. And I think what I've loved most about "Oh Praise" over the last 4 or 5 years now, as I've led it for my people, is that I do have a lot of songs that are invitational. Lord, let your presence come and dwell with us. And those are great songs. I need those songs. But what I seem to have been missing at the time was just an anthem that declared, you know, his character, his attributes. And so in that song, you've got, there is no greater truth than this. God came down and makes a sinner's heart his throne. There is no greater peace than that we are his forever. There's no greater joy than that we're his heirs. And so it's just this anthem that declares the greatness of God. Death and hell call him victorious. They bowed to him. And I've needed just the truth of those statements in my people's heart and on their lips. And it's also a fun one to lead in that it leans so much into hymn, this kind of modern hymn land. And I don't know that I've had a song that people have sang quicker, loudly. Like it's like even everywhere I lead it, by the second chorus, people are singing it like they've sung it 10 times, and we're grateful for songs like that. And so it's just a big declarative, useful anthem. I hope it will be that in the hands of other worship pastors, and that they hear it loudly declared, the truth of who God is, what that looks like, coming out of the hearts and mouths of their people. So I love this song.